Nagka-craft. O craft. Okay. Ah, yes. Oh, that's correct. Okay, so we should show how it's done, paano gawin, paano i-execute. Alright, let's have one more. Yes, ma'am. Ayan, pero may kanina medyo nahirapan siya maghanap, di ba? Hindi pa ginito yan, ha? Oh, it's a craft. Okay, so leadership and craft. Ano kaya?
Bawat pag-ipon nung saman,
Okay.
is important. Ganun din sa leadership. So, kailangan nabibigyan natin yung time. Kasi hindi na natin pwedeng fast forward yung mga nakaraan. So, kailangan systematic ang humawak ng time at meron ang time management. Para lahat na, kasi lahat tayo busy, pero as a leadership, marunong ka mag-manage ng time para lahat ng mga bagay magagawa.
Yes, thank you. Wow, you naisip yun, ha? Alright, now, so for all those na nag-share na, you don't need to stand up. So the rest will move to the next word. Ano kaya yung next word na? Regret. Now try to look at the picture that you have now. Ang hirap, di ba? Ano pinagawa sa akin? Regret. Wala ko sila. May regret. Okay. Take a look at the picture that you have. Match ba siya what you think about regret or how you view regret or what you think about regret? Kung hindi, you can go back, return it, and look for something else. So, match ba yan? You can keep it. If not, kasi kanina, inuha niyo siya for leadership, di ba? Right. So, you can come up, balik niyo yung, yung photo niyo na yan, and then, look for something else. Baka mas may match. Regret. Wow. Okay, so yung mga address na hindi nagbalik, ibig sabihin nagmamatch. Right? Okay. So dito naman sa front, gusto ko marinig. Alright. One in front. Sino gusto mag-share? Regret. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Pag nag-volume, mas mataas ang rate. Oo. It's a volume tone. Oh, sige ma'am. What is this? Parang crossroad ka, no? Wow.
Sinakabahan.
Ay, bakit na? Regret mo ba?
Kaya kami ng kabahan.
Ikaw, mabukat ako. Sabihin na kami na.
Hindi sinabi, maalaala mo yun.
Okay, so yung picture niya is a crossroad, right? Crossroad siya. Merong pakalawa, pakanan, meron pa palikod. Pag bumalik ka, pabalik siya kasi meron pabalik. Crossroad eh, nandun sa gitna. Kaya malayo niya ibalik. Okay, so regress. Alright, so nag-stay ka.
But for now, nagbago ko.
After 9 years. Okay, so yung regret is the lost time, right? So 9 years ago, we have moved forward or sideward. Very nice. Kaya tama yung kanyang talaga picture, hindi niya ibabalik kanina. Alright, so, gusto rin mataas ang grades. Okay, sige. Gusto rin mataas voluntold. Alright, sige ma'am. Amin ang post ito eh. Post sa isang kasal. Pag kinasal ako ulit, single ako. Alam na this. Yes ma'am, patingin ang picture natin. Oh, okay. Ano ba yun? Hands on top of each other. Okay.
Sa leadership, may mas na may nagregsa. Kasi as a leader, ito ng person. So marami kang mga pagkukulang or mga nangihis.
Currently leader ba si...
Pero we have each other naman. Iron, partner. So we have each other para each other natin ang service. Doon may mga regrets tayo.
Okay. So, pagka may mga interaction talaga magkakasama, there will always be success. We will be there. Alright. So, we'll move to the next word. Okay lang. So, again, yung mga natitira pa, look at your picture. Kaya ba? Okay. Papalitan. Alright. Palitan. Pwede magsalita. Ay, papalitan na naman. Okay. Good. Nice. Anyone else? O, sila lahat. Solve sila to sa... Ma'am, dahil ikaw lang ang nagpalit. Share. Clap ito. Yo? Clap? Okay? Good afternoon. Yeah.
Parang tinatawag ako na yung picture.
Okay.
Because as we all know, time is the greatest gift that you can give to someone. Parang
That's
kung hindi lang sa mga lovers natin, sa husband, special, significant other natin, time is what you also give to God. And it is what matters yung availability mo sa God. Because parang kung masasabi mo, mga tao, if you haven't invested enough time.
Right. Wow, that's true. Okay, thank you. In return. Alright. Okay, meron gusto pa isa. Pagkapalaga, no? Okay, sige. Let's do that. One more. Okay, parang ang service ka na to. Sige, explain pa rin natin. Tingnan natin na lang.
Bali dito sa page, ang parang ang nagiging is being ready when someone is parang nag-relate or need ng comfort. Then, sa side naman ng na parang nag-trust siya, which is a form of love, na parang nilat out niya lahat ng
Oh, okay. Ang ganda naman. Alright. Makakalino naman pala ang mga narinig mo. Ang lalim. Alright. Let's go to the next word, ha? Para sa mga naiiwan pa. Fear. Ang kaya. Alright. So, look at your pictures. If it remains to be something you can explain or you can relate, pwede pa rin yan. Otherwise, you can go and change. Sige, mag-stay tayo dyan sa susunod na yan. Yes, ma'am. Go. Come up here. Tingnan natin yung picture na yan. Akala mo?
Actually, ano po, para sa akin, very general yung picture na kaya.
Alright.
Actually, na-relate.
So, ibig sabihin ng board, ha?
Leadership from regret, from love, and kaya dito na lang po. So, sa yung fear po sa Bible, para sa mga unbelievers. So, actually, sa atin din, may fear din. Kasi yung judgment nila, then our life na mag-face tayo ng judgment before later, what we did sa and for the unbelievers, syempre, they will face the judgment of
Left walang right. Hindi mo alam. But yeah, that's true. Does it happen to you when you don't know what to decide on, or when you're faced with a situation na hindi mo pa nadaanan before? Right. Okay. Alright. And maybe this is our last. Is it our last? Okay. Wow. Blessing naman. Oh, yan. Sige, go. Kaya kung magtutala ng mga students natin, meron pa tayong isa dito. Kailangan mag-volunteer. Meron pa doon. Okay. Sige, yes ma'am.
Yung picture ko po is sunrise. Sunrise or ano. So, along the road, up of the mountain. Hindi mo alam. Kasi naman sa lahat ng dahon ng mountain, makikita mo yung sun. But pag na-reach mo na yung top, nakita mo yung sunlight. Makikita mo such a blessing is the one along the way, nakadahit ka na ma-reach mo at makita mo yung maganda na sunlight.
Wow, yes. Air, the air we breathe, these are all blessings. Okay. Alright, anyone else? Okay. Yung dalawa nating student, ayan, pwede na silang pumunta rito. Anong picture niya, ma'am? Okay. Pili ko period sa akin, pero sige, ano niya nag-bless?
But kanina po, yung fear na pero mo, ako na blessing. So, para sa akin na fear talaga. So, basic po, kasi alam natin yung hirap of life kapag diba? And then yung mga
That's true. Oh, yes. Oh, maalaala. Mali yung segment. Alright. That's true. So, thank you, fear. And fear can turn into blessings. Challenges can turn into blessings. Yes, ma'am. I grade yung ating mga students.
So this picture shows a faucet in the Georgia. So this is small part area of rock. But as mentioned, we are so used of receiving blessing, blessing from God every single day that we take for granted that we don't deserve it. So a single rock is something we should be thankful for. So instead of wishing a lot of things, why not take that single thing that you have? You can take one for that.
Okay. Thank you so much. That was great. Okay. Did you like that activity? Yes. Alright. A lot of those words will actually be, it is very real sa world ng isang pastor. So, blessing. Today, yung title na i-share sa inyo is Be a Blessing to Your Pastor's Wife. Pero bakit ganun yung title? So, twofold. Today, I'm actually asked to share something that can be a blessing and a challenge to those who probably will become pastor's wife. So, what I'm thinking is, for each and every item, every item that we are going to learn today, titignan natin ano kaya potentially doon yung hinihingi sa isang pastor's wife. So medyo iti-twist natin siya. The reason why I wanted to share when I was praying how to be a blessing, para magamit na natin ngayon. Habang hindi pa kayo pastor's wife, and there is a pastor's wife in the church, right? Now, knowing how you can be a blessing, you know what a pastor's wife will need. You'll be prepared what you will experience. Right? So, kasi ang faith natin into action dapat, ang teaching, learning natin dapat into action. So, for the moms and ito, we have a pastor's wife, right? So, how can it be a blessing? Para application ka agad. Pero pag-aaralan natin in between, magkakaroon tayo ng reflection and sharing itself. Alright. So, I prepared. Let's go to Luke chapter 1. my text is, and I need to have my Alright, we'll read. So if anyone is there, let's read chapter 1. Anyone can stand up. Ruth chapter 1, 15 to 18. Anyone can stand up. Ruth chapter 1, 15 to 18. That's okay. Do you want to start with, let me see if it's a long thing. Okay. So, are you okay to read the whole chapter 1? Let's read the whole chapter 1. All of us, huh? Alright, let's do it. That time. Okay. you. Alright. So, alam natin yung nangyari. And then, so Naomi had 2 daughter-in-laws, Orpah and Ruth. Alright. So, our first topic, or maybe first point I'd like to say, is, okay, so yun na yung outline natin. The first one is fidelity towards her. So, fidelity or commitment or loyalty. So, si Ruth was loyal to Naomi. Ruth is committed to Naomi. Ruth will travel with her. Yung deeds, yung gawa. Si Ruth mag-travel sa kanya. So, winner daw goes, I will go. So, yung kalakasan niya, yung action niya, yung paroroonan niya, that's a deed. Diba? Yung ginagawa natin. So, yung commitment niya includes the deeds. I will travel with you. I will go with you. So, relating it to our current scenario, current topic, so ating mga pastors' wives need people that are loyal to them, that will do what is necessary to be committed to them. So when you become pastors' wives, that is also a need. Mangangailangan kayo bilang mga kababaihan o mga magiging pastors' wives ng mga babae din, ng mga lalaki din na magiging loyal sa inyo. That's how we're translating our topic today. So, kasi mas impress ng Panginoon sa akin na two-pronged tayo. You know what two-pronged is? So, two-pronged. So, this is our topic, right? But we're achieving we're keeping two birds at the same time. Two-pronged yung ating pag-study today, right? So yes, we're trying to understand how we can be a blessing to our pastor's wife. In the same manner, because you know how to be a blessing, you know what you will need. You know what you will expect if you become pastor's wives, right? Pastor's wife is not easy, has a lot of struggles, it has a lot of blessings as well. Mas marami pa ang blessings. And later on, we'll probably have some good examples. So, Ruth also said, I will dwell with you. Saan ka titira? Doon ako titira. Saan na sinabi yan? Whether thou lodgest? Oo, baka walang aircon doon, ano? Parang ayoko na. Right? Whether thou lodgest, doon din ako. So, yung deed niya, yung commitment niya, yung loyalty niya, hindi lang sa kasama ako papunta mo doon, at pag nakatira ka na doon, doon din ako. Right? So what else do you see in that 15 to 18? Ruth will twist the interest for her. So thoughts. Ano yung sabi niya doon sa 15? Babaguhin niya yung religion, babaguhin niya yung interest niya. Sabi niya, thy people. Yung interest babaguhin niya yung deeds niya, babaguhin, mag-travel siya, mag-dwell siya kung saan. So tatanggalin niya yung sarili niya kung saan siya ngayon, in Moab, right? And nag-go to Bethlehem. Kung saan natitira din ako, mag-travel din ako, papunta sa iyo doon. I'll twist my interest. Bakit? May friends ako dito sa Moab, but yes, whoever your people is, they will also be my people. So the interest will also change. Right? And then, sabi niya last, yung religion, yung faith, yung belief. Sabi niya, ano sabi niya last doon sa 16? And thy God, my God. Wow, fidelity. So, ang word na ginamit niya in verse 14 is, what is this commitment? The word that's used is clave. C-L-A-V. What does it mean? This means to stick very closely. Nakadikit na. In thoughts, kaya nga, your people, my people, in deeds, gagawin mo, travel mo, paglipat mo, diba? And also, the belief, papalitan ko rin, yung belief mo, your God will be my God. So, if it's saying here, your fidelity, your loyalty, your commitment to your pastor's wives should be there. In the same manner, nakakapagpalakas yun sa isang pastor's wife. I mean, if you guys, if these young women will become pastor's wives, you need to be able to develop and find these relationships that are drawn to you in commitment and loyalty. Kailangan ninyo yun. Kasi dami nating battle pag nandun na. It's a battle out there. Alright? Okay. So, let's talk about consider her. How do you consider? When we're being loyal and we're being committed, the first thing that we do is considering. We consider our pastor's wife. First, our loyalty or fidelity to our pastor's wife, so our pastor muna, is a fidelity to the pastor's wife. Kung loyal tayo kay pastor, guess what? Loyal din tayo kay ma'am, di ba? So, maganda na naririnig niya. So there was one time that I was invited in the church to speak at announcement si pastor, sinabi niya tungkol sa first fruit. May first fruit ba tayo dito? Okay. So may first fruit tayo dito. While in Teresa, our not church is, and even in BBC Sana Mesa, we don't have that. So when I heard my first fruit, it's a big sacrifice. It's a big commitment, right? Pero yung mga ladies na naririnig ko kasi katabi ko si ma'am noon, yung mga ladies sa ma'am, nakapag-ano na ako, ma'am, naging blessing talaga. So, naririnig niya mismo how you guys how they are blessed by the pastor. How we are loyal to the pastor, we're obeying what the pastor says, we give our first fruit, and it's a blessing. Yung pag-consider sa kanya, commitment natin sa kanya includes commitment to the pastor. So we need to be loyal to our pastors because being loyal to our pastor is being loyal to the pastor's wife. And when you become pastor's wives, ganun din. Yun din ang ma-expect ninyo. People who are loyal to the pastor will also be loyal to you. Ilan ba ang pastor's wife?
Kaya sa harapan niyo ba?
Ayaw na ito ba?
Opo.
So, loyal sila sa mapapangasawa ninyo. You can almost be sure they will be also loyal. Right? So, what else? Yung first point natin is under the fidelity is consider her, no? Let's consider our pastor's wife and being faithful or commitment to her is also when we do not involve her in church gossip, or worse, make her a topic of gossip. So, considering her, nandun ako sa fidelity pala future drama. Nandun ako sa fidelity. The one before that. There. Loyalty and commitment. So part ng loyalty and commitment is that we don't involve her in ma'am, alam mo ba? Talagang sinama pa siya, di ba? Or worse, alam mo ba si ma'am? Di ba? Alright. Being loyal, being committed means we don't. Yung first natin, di ba, is being loyal to the pastor because it equates to loyalty to your pastor's wife. Second, we do not engage her in gossip. Yung tatawagin mo siya at meron. Or siya yung naging topic ng gossip. Alright. Balik natin sa atin yan. Tayo yung pastor's wife. Tapos sa iyo magkukwento. Mahirap ang position natin. Everything that we say could be twisted, could be misinterpreted. Ang hirap. So gossip is going to be, kasi pinaplant ni Satan eh. So, let's protect her from those. So, hindi tayo yung mag-i-start ng gossip, tapos i-engage natin siya sa gossip, or worse, siya yung topic ng gossip. Right? So, if we are loyal to her and we're committed to her, we won't do that. Mararamdaman natin yan when you are a pastor's wife. There will be gossip. There will be topics of conversation. People expect that people will come to you to gossip. Or you will be a topic of gossip. So lesson learned. Huwag na balat sibuyas. As we said earlier, yung expectation natin, while we are going through this, while we are looking at the topic of how to be a blessing to the pastor's wife, everything that we look at here will be a reflection of what you will expect to happen and what you will need also if you become a pastor's wife. Alright? Kasi two-pronged tayo. Right? Now, let's put that into action. Kasi may pastor's wife tayo ngayon. We need to be loyal to her. We need to commit to her. Why? How? Let's praise our pastor. Let's be loyal to our pastor. And number two, do not engage them in gossip. Or do not make the pastor's wife as a topic of gossip. Alright, I have an example here. If one member talking badly of another member, alright. Just imagine kung ikaw yung pastor's wife. One member talking to another member. Nagsasalita ka about another member. Gossip about another member. Inalagay ko siya sa precarious situation. Don't put her in such a situation. Guard her. Guard all these things. Kasi dapat ang dumarating sa kanya are things that later on we will look at that because those are things that she needs. But guard her hindi sa ating mundo galing yung mga ganoon. Where mahihirapan pa si pastor's wife na dikit na kasi ma'am, ganito ganyan-ganyan. Alam mo ba, ganito ganyan-ganyan. I think we need, like you guys are the Bible students, and we have parents here that I'm sure are grounded in the faith. We need souls like you, more souls like you in church, that will not engage in that. And we will not put the pastor's wife in a difficult situation. Right? Tayo yung taga-guard. Hindi na tayo dadagdag. Right? That's how you can become a blessing. Now, how do we now relate it to the fact that you will become pastor's wife later on? Meron pong gossip. Try to make sure that you protect yourself from siding to side A or side B. Okay? Alright. What else? Sabi ko rito, standing guard. Under loyalty and commitment pa rin. Guard her from people and things that are life-stealing, not life-giving. So, dapat, because we are learning the Bible, we are studying the Bible, we are always in church, pagka mayroon na tayong nararamdaman na gano'n, let's guard her na. Hindi yung tayo pa yung magsusunsol or tayo pa yung magdadagdag. We have discernment and God will put that in our hearts. If we love our pastor, we love our pastor's wives, we are part of those who will guard life-stealing, yung nakaka-drain sa kanyang energy, sa kanyang spirit. We should be there to stand in guard. Right? That's being loyal and that's being committed. Alright, sometimes they can get pulled from many directions, wanting different things. Ma'am, ganito, ma'am, ganyan. Pag hindi na nakapagsukulay. Ma'am, ganito, ganyan. Tingnan natin, right? Be able to see. Pagka gano'n na ang nangyayari. Make sure that her soul is provided or poured into. Yan. Nabibigyan natin yung soul niya, hindi yung napupull from. Her time is also protected. That's being loyal. That's being committed. Just like when you see yung sa time kanina, right? We give time to those that we love. We also protect the wastage of time for those that we love. Na hindi na hindi naman siya neat. Worse, it will not edify. Be able to manage those conversations and be able to manage those situations. Alright? Good na tayo sa commitment. Good na tayo sa loyalty. So, girls, as you get ready to become pastor's wives, or if God has willed in His direction that you will be a pastor's wife, you will need people that will be loyal to you and will be committed to you. Let's move on to the next one. Ayan, consider her. What do we consider? Ano ba yung consider natin kay ma'am? Okay, apat daw. Her counsel, her need, her fellowship, her faith. Okay, let's look at her counsel muna. Punta tayo sa Ruth chapter 2, verse 2. And Ruth, the Moab, Paano ba to? Picture draw Moabitess said unto Naomi, so si Ruth, sinabihan niya si Naomi, let me now go to the field and glean ears of corn after him, kanino daw kay Boaz, in whose sight I shall find grace. Sumagot ba at nagbigay ng counsel si Ma'am Naomi? Ano sabi niya? Go, my daughter. Wow. So, how to be a blessing to your pastor's wife? Seek her counsel. Love life, studies, future plans, family. Consider her counsel. She will feel to be a blessing kapag we seek her counsel. Kaya Naomi and Ruth itong aking topic, God impressed in my heart. Kasi parang nanay natin sila. And here, si Naomi is like a mom to Ruth, right? Pumunta ba siya basta-basta? Hindi po. Tinanong niya. Nagsabi siya, nagpaalam siya. And Naomi gave the counsel. Go, my daughter. Sabi niya. Right? So, as members who have a pastor's wife, go to her, ask her counsel. You will become a blessing. Young ladies, nilagay ko dito yung future ninyo, future husbands, your career, yung course ninyo, love life. Consider her by taking her counsel. For the not so young, yung married life, yung time management, ang hirap ng time management para sa mga nanay, di ba? Alam niyo po ba, papunta ko rito, malis kasi ako dun sa Teresa. It says 57 minutes daw, or 57 minutes, coming from Teresa is here. So, when I hopped onto the car, parang 2:10 na. So, parang saktong-sakto lang. So, kailangan ko munang mambraso ng mga iba-ibang tao sa kalsada. So, paano ako mag-make-up? Time management. So, ako nag-drive. Tapos dyan, may humps. Kaya yung laylan, kaya ako kung dito yun o dito. Just a joke. Time management is very key. Hirap ang mga nanay dyan. Ask the pastor's wife, Ma, paano mo ginagawa? Paano mo ginagawa na ang dami mong role? So, when I was a pastor's wife, syempre nanay ako, at asawa ko, nanay ako, nag-work din po ako, tapos nagtuturo ako sa Bible College. Sa church, ako po yung sa Sunday School, sa high school, ako po yung gumagawa ng program, ako po yung nagmamanage ng Facebook. Sa office, nagpo-coach ako ng tao. Mga anak ko, kailangan ko bigyan ng time kapag kailangan nila. Ako din po ang eldest, so ako yung pinakasahan. minsan. So kapag kailangan ako ng tatay ko at ng mga kapatid ko na lagi akong kailangan for some reason. So, therefore, Goddess. Hindi ko po alam, all by God's grace. Alam niyo po sa office, 1,200 ang tao. So, I have 8 countries that I manage in Asia Pacific. In Europe, I have 2, that is Poland in UK. Tapos in North America, I have Canada and the US, 18 and Mexico. Pero sa Asia, I have 9. Obviously, may Philippines, may India, may Sri Lanka, may China, may Malaysia. Madami. 1,200 po yung tao namin. Tapos yung aking time zone, minsan may call ako for Australia, which is 4 or 5 hours ahead of us, umaga ako gigising. Tapos si Canada, sasabihin sa akin, hindi ka mag-meeting tayo. Okay, yung alas 9 po ng gabi, alas 8 lang nila, pagka-Ontario pa yun. So, alas 11, kanina pa po ako gising alas 5 dahil meron akong meeting ng alas 8 na umaga ng Australia. Diba? So, time management. We take counsel from her as well, yung time management, para doon sa mga young ladies. Ano ang point ito? Translating this back to the two-prong. Kapag kayo nga ang naging pastor's wife, you need to be with time management. You need to have and give wise counsel. Kasi hihingi ang mga tao sa'yo. Just like what we're saying now, how to be a blessing. Tanungin natin si Ma'am, ano kaya ang thoughts niya sa course na to? Right? Ano kaya nakikita niya sa akin ngayon, lumiligaw sa akin, 15 yung naliligaw. Sino kaya? O kulang pa? Diba? Take her counsel. And when we say take her counsel, consider the counsel. Hindi yung hiningan ko lang, sinayang mo yung time. Kanina sabi natin, part ng commitment natin, being loyal to her, protect her time. Pagkatapos lumabas sa kabila. Right? When we take her counsel, that counsel is also equipped by the wisdom of God. Right? So, let's take her counsel so that we become a blessing to her. For those who probably will be pastor's wife, you need to be equipped to give wise counsel. Naintindihan ba? Laging two-pronged yung ating pinag-aaralan. Okay? What else? Her need. Nakalagay ba doon? So yung una, her counsel, or how to be a blessing, under consider her counsel, and then her need. Consider her need. Ako, madaming need ang pastor's wife. Ang daming need. What can you think of her need? Ano kaya? Can you think of something that she needs?
Ulang.
Ayun daw? Oo, totoo naman na kailangan niya ng ilan. Ano pa? Po? I love that. Me time. Oo, yes. Wala akong masyadong nagkaroon ng me time niya. Okay, what else? I love that. So, kulang na. Meron nagsasalita sa meeting natin. Okay, let's consider ulan. Alright, me time. Yes, that's very true. Sige nga, ano ang need ng pastor's wife nyo? Ha? May me time na, may rest. Kasi sobra na, ha? Ba? Okay, sige. May rest, may me time. Di ba pag me time, rest na rin yun? Okay. Ano pa? Hala, hindi ko alam. Let's start from the back. Yes, ma'am. Ano daw? Yes. Of course, they need financial support. They need me time or rest. They need... Ano pa? Prayer. Yes. What else? Huh? What? Fellowship. Mamaya pag-usapan natin nyo, wala silang masyadong friends. Okay. Yung friends na... Sige, later. Pag-usapan natin yan. Para lahat kayo friends na ni Ma'am. Okay, what else? Ano pa? Prayer. Fellowship. Finances. Puro FA. Fan. Oo, fan. Bilhin siya ng fan. Ano pa? Kasi ito mga ladies sa harap, that's what you will also need. Dahil two-prong tayo, di ba? Ito yung ibibigay natin kay ma'am. Pero ito rin yung kakailanganin nyo when you become pastor's wife. That's why we're doing a two-pronged approach. Time and time, right? Okay, so what else does she need? Assistance saan? Assistance sa ministry, yes! Give a helping hand sa ministry. Hala, nagluluto, tapos siya pa yung nagpiprint. Minsan bumababa ako sa, ano nangyari sa kamay mo? Bitin kasi ako, hindi yung nagpiprint ng program namin. Tapos, alas 11, alas 12, naghihilig kasi ng lahat, nanumpa ako, tinatapos ko yung program. Tapos, hindi pa sila gising sa umaga, alas 5, tumatakbo na yung printer, tapos nagpo-fold na ako. Tapos si Pastor Mike, nung 10 years na yung church, sabi ko, pwede ko ba akong bilan ng cutter? Paano ba? Pag nag-ahati ako ng program, kutsilyo gamit ko. Kailangan niya ng assistant. Laging Diyos alam pagkaano. Pero underneath nun, underneath nun, naghati ako ng gamit ko kutsilyo. Ganda ng program. Kutsilyo, pinahati ko dyan. Right? So she needs support in the ministry. What else? Is there something, okay, sabi ko dito, is there something or somewhere we can support our pastor's wife to be a blessing? And example ako dito na namatay si Pastor Mike. And Pastor Mike dyan, kasi until 6:30 ba tayo? Minus 2 hours ba yun? 4:30 niya. 4 po ba?
4:30 po.
6:30. Okay, 6:30. Alright, so when Pastor Mike died, we are in, ang residence namin is in Quezon City. Tapos, ang church is in Teresa Rizal. So, when he died, actually, alam na niya na, kasi it's a cancer, so, he knows. So, sabi niya, when I died, because it's a kahit yung pandemic, 2020, 2021. So, sabi niya, dito na lang sa tapat natin, may St. Peter, para hindi ka mahirapan. But sa St. Peter, dahil na pandemic, sobrang higpit nila, ang sabi ng St. Peter, only the immediate. Kami lang yung magiging na. Wala na siyang parents, wala na siyang brother. Kahit isa niyang brother, is already dead. So kami laki ng St. Peter. Tapos nakiusap ang deacons ng church kung pwede doon na lang. Para makita siya, makita ng mga tao. So nakarating sila ang Peter's family. Kasi kung hindi talaga sila. Kasi very light of pandemic, sabi ni St. Peter, only immediate family. The blessing to me was that, tayo, Filipinos, diba? Usually, every night, may pupunta, may mag-aasikaso, may mag-a-assist, may magluluto. Zero ang ginawa ko doon. I just had to come. Of course, I will be managing other documentation, yung mga papeles, answering people, yung mga tinatanong nila, managing other things like kung saan yung buro. But all else, the church members, the ladies took it upon themselves to cook every night. Tapos, so syempre, heartbroken ka na, tapos, naiyak ako konti, diba? Pagkatapos, you have to prepare, you have to mapapagod ka. Zero. I'm just so blessed. So, iba yung blessing pag gano'n. And then, I heard na, kasi dahil napalayo nga, sabi nila, ma'am, yun po, sabi ng church, ma'am, yun po difference. Kasi when you are very far, sa Las Piñas siya, i-deliver, very far, dinala dito, dinala doon, you have to pay yung mga dadaanan. So sabi ni, tsaka yung mismo, the funeral parlor, kapag masyadong malayo na beyond something kilometer. So the church said, for as long as madala na lang sa church, we will pay that whatever is the difference. It's such a blessing. to me, lalo na yung mga anak ko, hindi pa naman sila old, although they are hindi na rin sila maliit, which is also a blessing. Siyempre, hindi namin lahat kaya yung tatlo lang kami. Okay, wala na siyang kapatid, wala na siyang magulang. Right? So, ako lang talaga, walang mapupuntahan. And then, yung wife ng husband niya, ay ng kapatid niya, is outside of the country. Eh, wala pang mga anak. Pero hindi niya kamag-anak, yung asawa lang ng kapatid. So, ako lang talaga. So, if I had to do everything, I might die in the middle of it all. Kasi nagluluksakan ang sayo pa lahat. Alam natin, we all go through some of these things ng pagkanamatayan. Napakahirap, pag-god and all. They were such a big lesson to me. So, find ways that we can assist in many circumstances. Baka meron marunong magkulot. Para hindi na siya magbabayad kapag meron. Kasi, di ba laging nagninina, sasabihin ko sa asawa ko, nilang na naman ako. Eh, ikaw lang naman ang gusto nila. O, hindi ka naman nila gusto kasi ka-terror ka sa school. Talaga? Oo. O, ngayon, magpaparlor na naman ako. So, kung may marunong magkulot, mag-makeup, di ba? Bigay ng Starbucks na voucher. Yung small things, right? In the morning, yung mag-aalat para makapag-date sila ni Pastor. Di ba? May maliit pa ba sila? Wala na.
Ano po sila?
Ay, wala sila. Kasi yung mata ko eh. Ano to kayo? Ito yung chismis namin. How to be a blessing. Okay. What else? Yan, magliligay na nga ako sa labong namin. Hindi pa nakita. O yan. Alright. We are still on earth and we all have our needs. Nilagay ko sa notes ko dito. Consider her when we can lend a hand to be a blessing. Dapat intentional. Hindi yung, ay, anin na gatang yung nasain ko. May isang gatang kay mama. Be intentional, ha? Don't do that. Ay, napadami yung ko, yung kare-kare. May mga pecha, ipadala na dun kay ma'am. Don't do that. You know, our considering her to help her should be intentional. I'd like to make that distinction, ha? Hindi yung, nakasama na lang. Oh, hindi. Let's make it intentional, okay? Alright. What else? Oh, running an errand. Mag-grocery. Diba? Parang hindi na siya yun. Magbabayad ako ng Meralco, isabay ko na yung pagbabayad for you, o magbabayad ng tuition, magkaparehas ng tuition para hindi na siya pipila. Right? There's so many ways we can help our pastor's wife and be a blessing. And then, two-pronged approach, you will be needing so much support. So we need to train people to help you and have them a commitment to support them. Okay? Kaya maganda na meron tayong ganitong mga teaching sessions kasi napupukas yung mga pangangailangan. Alright. Ideas, kitchen, alright. Kahit doon sa ministry, sabi nga ni Dr. Grace, right? Minsan, sa amin kasi, sa Teresa, yun, ako yung, so every month, ano yung ilalagay na ibibigay natin ng giveaway for Mother's Day, for kung ilang taon na yung church, wala ka ng idea, ma'am, sir. Diba, ng mga first 5 years, ang gaganda ng mga games, ideas, giveaways. For this year, maganda pa naman, meron kami, yan ang giveaway namin. Magbayad kayo. Para meron kami pearl. Ayan. So you will be a blessing. What else do you need to consider? What's the last one there? Her? May faith ba? Fellowship. Ayan, o. Her fellowship. Ayan yung sinasabi kanina ni Teacher Chris. For pastors' wives, very, very difficult. At least this is my experience. Very difficult to have lots of friends. Kasi, kumbaga, you're not a regular member. So, ang magiging kapuso mo, kapamilya mo, na kapag-friend, is really someone else as a pastor's wife. Eh, busy din sila, ma'am, sir. Sobrang busy din nila. Wala naman silang time mag-parlor, mag-me time, walang rest. Tapos, mamamapit bahay pa for friendship. Please, feel that void. Yung fellowship na yun, kayo. Be the one to fellowship with her, to encourage her, right? Kailangan nyo, if you become pastor's wives, you will need that friendship na solid. So if I would ask myself, meron ba akong friends na pastor's wives? Yes, I'm very, very close. The closest friend, siguro one or two na pastor's wife din. Kasi hindi lahat maiintindihan yung struggle mo. Not because it's the fault of the member, but because the struggles are different. The role is different eh. So kung hindi ka nanay, halimbawa, hindi maiintindihan ng kahit na explain mo na, gumigising, hindi 2 oras lang ang tulog ko, pwede ba yun mo? Totoo yun. Minsan, for breastfeed tulog din. Hindi na, kas counted pa yun. Kung hindi siya naging nanay, hindi niya maiintindihan. So it's not the fault of the member that they did not really understand 100% kung ano yung pinagdadaanan ni pastor's wife. It's because the roles are different. But you can offer your friendship. You can offer consider being someone she can fellowship with na may commitment at may loyalty. Right? Okay, so we've learned about that earlier. So, sa ating mga pwedeng maaaring maging pastor's wife, it's really lonely out there. Be prepared. Right? It's lonely out there. Be prepared. You are a cut above the rest. You are being sharpened as early as now to endure the loneliness and the struggle. Kasi mahirap. Noon nga sabi ko kay Ma'am Donna, Ma'am, dapat meron tayo yung parang sa bagong pastor's wife. Pati yung segment natin, sabi mo, teaching, maalaala mo kaya pala. Right? So, para patawanin natin si Julie, di ba? Para patawanin natin si Julie. So, if I get a boyfriend, Julie, because I'm single, I'm planning to go to Korea next year to follow my dream boy, Go You. Remember, ex-single. Ikaw ang mag-post. Alright? You're being sharpened. So each day, you learn something, find the opportunity to establish your faith. Kasi it's a different world in being a pastor's wife. It has so much blessing, it has a lot of pressure. It takes a different breed, a cut above the rest to become one. Right? But it's not because of you. It's because God empowers you. So, in Santa Mesa, when we started, nung nalipat na ako sa Santa Mesa kasi kinasal na kami ni Pastor Mike, nakilala na nila ako doon na may trabaho. I was working with Bangko Central, and then, one day, end of February yata, in February of 2011, Pastor Mike surrendered, and kinommission siya in February 2011. So a lot of people in Santa Mesa said, ay, kaya ba ni Ma'am doon? Dun ang katabi, babuyan, tsaka yung tapunan ng basura. Tapos, yung mga langaw doon, kasi laki ng bubuyong. Which are all true. And then, yung mga students ko who go to Teresa, kasi every year merong project ang Bible school doon. Tinatakot nila ako in the school, Ma'am, doon, ito kakatulog, ganyan. Everything is true. For like 3 years or 4 years yata, wala kaming kusina. Tapos yung aming water is directly from the direct line. So, doon kami naghuhugas ng plato. So, yung dalawa kong anak is like 9 and 10. One will hold the payong kapag umuulan. Kasi hindi ko naman makokontrol ang weather, di ba? So, minsan ay maghuhugas siya ng plato, di ba? And when we got to Teresa, there's nothing, like zero civilization. Like may Jollibee na sa Middle East, kami wala. Mga 2 years ago may Jollibee na kami. So kapag umalis kami ng Friday night or Saturday early morning, kaya kailangan ko talaga malaking sasakyan. Kasi bahay ang dala ko. Pati ulam, dala-dala paldero, ganito. Kasi pag nagutom ka, in the middle of the night, remember kanina, tulog na silang lahat, di ba? Matakbo pa yung printer. Magugutom ako. Wala ka mabibilan, ma'am. Sarado na. You're a cut above the rest. You're sharpened as early as now. It takes so much from you. If you give it to the Lord, you'll be a blessing. So today, you're not there yet, be a blessing to your pastor's wife. Alright? Consider her faith. What do we do when we consider her faith? Alright. Alright, ito, tignan nyo yung words na shinare ko dito. The enemy takes her family and the church. Yung church, yung role niya sa church, very seriously. Yung enemy. So tayo dapat seryoso din. The enemy takes her role, takes her family very seriously. To attack the family, to put down the family, very serious si Satan. So guess what? Dapat very seriously po tayo. Consider her faith. Pray for her. Read to her the scriptures. So, meron kaming GC na ABBC Teresa Ladies. So, every day, happy morning! Ganyan, magandang buhay! Ganyan ang mga pa-jolly morning ko. Nung umalis na ako, ay nawala na rin. Hindi ko gano'n. Remember, hindi naman superpower si Mom. She also needs the scripture to be strengthened. You have the power to do that. You need to pray for her. You need to encourage her through the scriptures. You need to share with her your testimony, yung mga blessing, yung mga nabigyan ka niya, yung mga minsan nabigyan ka niya ng counsel. Sabihin niya sa kanya, Mom, alam mo ba? Di ba binigyan mo akong counsel to be wise sa pag-spend? Naku, umama ako sa loko. Char! So share with her yung blessing ng counsel na binigyan niya sa'yo, right? These are all encouragements for her. Kasi apart from the husband, kaya nang sabi natin, her fellowship, her friends, very limited. Ilan ang friends mo? Sa pastor's wife, na nakakaintindi. So, meron siya, kung meron, dito siya lumaki, right? Meron niya nakasama niya ng friends talaga na pit-pit niya. Yung kalagayan ko, I'm not from Teresa, I'm not from Santa Mesa, so wala akong kasabay na friends. So, consider her faith. Okay. Next, after consider, ano yung una natin? Loyalty, commitment, fidelity, consider her, and last one is? Grace for her. Richard Domer, can you share the one before?
What?
Oo. Nasa ano na ako niyan, bumalik na ako sa Santa Mesa, nag-message siya sa akin. She's one of the young people in church. O diba, pagka nakita mo yung ganyan, diba? It encourages the pastor's wife to continue on, to be steadfast. Kasi merong mga young people, she's a young people na are praying for her, are also blessed by the testimony she has had in the future. So let's be that, tayo yan. Okay? Alright. Last one. Grace for her. Alright, let's look at Luke chapter 1, verses 12 to 14. I'm just going to go back there. Luke 1. Dito meron ibang facet na bugalit sa akin si Naomi. Sorry naman sa ating pag-aaral, nakita natin ito. Ruth 1:12-14. Can someone read, please?
Luke chapter 1, verses 12 and 14. Turn again, my daughters, go your way, for I am too old to have a husband. If I should say I have a wish, if I should have a natural work of myself, and should also bear sons, would we tarry for them from drawing wood? Would we stay for them from having husbands? Again, my daughters, fear the people not for your sake, but the hand of God for his son of the He lifted up their voice and wept with them. So all the priests and Lord, but Ruth gave answer.
Alright. So, grace for her is like a favor. Bigyan natin ng grace or favor si Ma'am. Why? Number one, she's not perfect. Naomi was also lacking. In verse 14, and they lifted up their voice and Ruth lifted up their voice and wept again, and Orpah kissed her mother-in-law, but Ruth gave unto her. Sabi ni Ruth, I went out full and the Lord brought me home empty in verse 21. So merong kulang. Bakit kaya? Umalis siya ng Bethlehem. Tapos, I went out full in verse 21 and the Lord had brought me home again empty. Why then call you me Naomi? So, in verse 3, look at verse 3. We'll just try and analyze bakit sinabi ni Ruth na went out full at she feels that she's bitter na nga daw eh, no? She feels that she's lacking. In verse 3, what happened here? Naomi's husband died, and then what happened? Yung mga anak niya, what? Nag-asawa ng Moabites. Ano ang mga Moabites? Kristiyano ba sila? They are pagans. Right? So iisipin natin, right? In their household, Christian household, for the husband, yung lalaki pa ito, minsan yung babae, walang choice. Pero dito, yung mga anak niya yan. Bakit nakapangasawa nang hindi mananampalataya? So Naomi feels that she's lacking. She feels that God has afflicted her. She said that in verse 21. The Almighty has what? Afflicted me. What else? Si Orpah. While Ruth claimed, si Ruth nag-say, no? Pero we don't know that Ruth is saved. Kasi sabi pa lang niya, nung papaalis eh, your God will be my God. Hindi niya sinabing, your God is my God. And what happened to Orpah? She left. Bakit? Mag-stay siya with the Moabs. If you're a Christian, you would not stay there. So we can only assume, because the Bible is silent, right? We can only assume that they are not Christians. I'm not sure if naipakita sa kanila paano ang pagsamba sa Panginoon. Ang alam ko, kapag pinakilala mo ang Panginoon, may pagsunod. In this case, ang mga anak nila, ang napangasawa, hindi Kristiyano. But guess what? Your pastor's wives are also not perfect. The same way as Naomi is not perfect. Mga Bible characters na to. Their household also was not perfect. Nakapangasawa yung kanilang mga anak na hindi mananampalataya. So we are not perfect. So don't try to be perfect. Yung two prompt natin dyan, pag mag-try na maging perfect. Yes to all, ako na lahat. Mamamatay po tayo pag ganun. Right? If you want to help your husband, you need to minister to your husband first. In order to minister to your husband first, you need to be healthy, you need to have me time, you need to rest. Right? So she's not perfect. So let's not crucify our pastor's wife. Let's not expect everything is on her. Let's do our best to extend the hand. Alright? Next. God, celebrate who she is. Tinatanong nila kasi ako noon kung pwede ako mag-solo, mag-special number. Hindi nga. Pwede ako mag-bandurya, yun na. Hindi nga kaya eh. Pinipilit pa nila ako choir for 10 years, kahit doon lang daw ako sa ano-alto. Hindi gulo ko lang sila kasi hindi ko naririnig. O kaya tumataas-as baba yung ano ko. Tapos nung pumunta kami sa Tamesa, ayan na naman. Nakakanta daw, hindi nga. Celebrate the pastor's wife that you have. God has given her talents and gifts, and she is summoned by the Lord to cultivate those gifts. But, huwag nating hanapin yung kabilang pastor's wife sa pastor's wife natin, right? At kayo din. Huwag ipilit pag hindi talaga makasing. Lahat tayo may gifts. So we need to find that gift and then cultivate from there. We need to celebrate each other's uniqueness. Right? So huwag natin hanapin yung pastor's wife ng kabila sa pastor's wife ng kabila. At tayo naman, maaaring maging pastor's wife in the future. Right? Hanapin niyo kung ano ang gift ng Panginoon sa inyo and cultivate it. Then, so in my line of work, hindi naman ako best in everything. But what I do is, like sa math, hindi talaga ako magaling. So yung mga hina-hire ko na tao, yung magaling sa math. Yeah. Tapos, so I have a direct report, the one who reports to me in China. So nung una, dapat ipapadala ko doon yung isang Pilipino kasi nga, itong mga nakaka-hire ko doon, hirap na hirap mag-Ingles. Eh, impatient ako, baka hindi ako talaga naiintindihan, paulit-ulit ako. So, but later on, sabi ko, there's still value dahil just like last night, may nangyaring breach. Eh, yung document in Chinese, eh, surround yourself with people that will compliment you. Then yung two-prong mo. And don't pretend. Kasi sabi ko, hindi na. Magbabanduri ako. So, nung minsan sabi ko sa husband ko, magbabanduri ako, special number, ako lang. At tingin sila lahat sa akin. That's my gift. Yun na yun. The rest, sa likod lang ako. Alright? So, I think I'm at the end of my presentation, is it? Yeah, let us be a blessing to our pastor's wife and for those who probably will become pastor's wives in the future. You've learned how to be a blessing kasi yan din ang kakailanganin niyo when you become pastor's wives. Alright, so we'll give maybe 10 minutes for Q&A. Wag lang si Aura. Alright, so Q&A please. For those who hindi pa nakapag-share, you can ask your question. Or meron po bang question, may burning question dyan? Did you learn anything?
Yes.
The presentation is with Preacher John Mark. But any immediate question that you might have? Sige na, hindi tayo, magtitinginan lang tayo hanggang 4:30.
Hindi, dalawa lang. Mahirap pa ang process fight.
Mahirap? Oo, sobrang hirap. So, nung tinawag na si husband noong February, so tinawag siya ni Pastor Boy, Brother Mike, come up here. We're going to commission you to Teresa. So, akit siya, dire-diretso, nasa likod kami nakaupo, eh, mahaba din yung sa Tames Liwat. So, dire-diretso siya, bakit siya doon sa platform. Eh, yung mga anak ko is like 7 and 8 or 8 and 9, parang ganyan. Ito, sunod-sunod lang naman sa tatay nila, di ba? Ako talaga naman, bagal-bagal ko. Kasi hindi ko alam kung, actually hindi ko gusto. So as I was walking and then going up to the steps, I said, Lord, my heart is not there, but I know I have to trust you and follow you. And I have to follow my husband. So, naiiyak ako daw. Equip me, empower me. Lalo na yung personality ko, I have a very, very strong personality. So my personality in office is very, very different in church. I try to be very, very conscious. Like in the office, parang marami nagre-resign sa akin, kasi talagang very strict ako. So, meron nag-resign nung July 5. After 6 months. I hold a very high standard. So I said to the Lord, if I will follow my husband, I know you will equip me. You will equip me to be the person beside him that will not jeopardize the church, because these are souls and this is God's work. It's not all about me. It's all about me. So it's really very difficult. But if you submit to the Lord and allow Him to empower you, equip you, kasi ako, I don't know, yung inabutan ko doon, ako yung pinakabata, yung mga nandun, apart from the young people, pero yung mga ladies, ako yung pinakabata sa kanila. So how do you say that you have the command of the length of being a Christian? Diba? How do you approach them? Kaya sabi ko nga kay Magdona, dapat mayroon ka paano sa mga katulad namin, bagong join ng pastors. Kasi there's none. There's not a single pastor's wife, and this we're trying to change. Kasi kung wala yun, huwag ka na be the change, right? So that's why when Pastor Tadena's wife, when Pastor Tadena followed the Lord, yung wife niya bagong I talked to her, I spoke to her, and I took her out. I said, oh, it's crazy. Oo, ganun talaga. Oo, parang walang tulog. Oo, lang ka masama. Just to be beside her, no one was that for me. But I don't need anything, right? I need to have a submissive heart and ask my Lord to equip me. But it would have been great if there's someone. Yes po.
Ma'am, paano yung sa perspective kasi nung mga lalaki na magpapaspor, aasawahan nila yung girl. Parang gusto nila yung girl kasi pang ministry. Parang hindi na una yung love bago yung parang, ay ito gusto ko to kasi pang
Ako hindi ako perfect example.
Hindi, ibig sabihin sa mga guy na gano'n. Kasi may mga manliligaw sa kanilang pastor eh. Ay ito, ligawan ko to kasi pang ministry gano'n. Ano pong take ko doon?
Next Sunday, yung mga lalaki ang kausapin natin. Ano pala problema dito sa mga babae mo? Ikaw naman. What's your job? Next Sunday. But if their heart is submitted to the Lord. May ganong tendency, talaga may ganong tendency kasi madali na pagdating na mag-start ngayon. At least kahit paano, hindi akapela, paano ako akapela. Kahit paano naman, nakakapag-banduri ako. Ayan. So, tapos nag-aral ako ng piano, so medyo meron akong chords. Hindi, kaya kailangan amazing grace sa kami. Tsaka when I see the blah. Paulit-ulit ako. Di akapela ako. Pero when I see the blah, that's key of C. CFG. Kaya may tendency sila na nahanap kasi na medyo easier na. So, kung maliligawan kayo ng gano'n na tinitingnan, search the heart kasi hindi natin masasabi pa rin na talagang para sa iyo ang tao na yan. Pero kung ang hinahanap nila is initially that and not someone na niloob ng Panginoon, baka muli yung nagiging priorities ng listahan nila. So next Sunday sila. Alright, we have 4 more minutes. If anyone has a question? Yes, ma'am. Opo, Ecclesiastes 9:10. Whatever your hand findeth to do it with your everything. So can we go there? Ecclesiastes 9:10. So, pwera lang ang pagkanta, whatever my hand findeth to do, ginagalingan ko talaga yan. Kahit nagkakat ako ng papel na gamit ay kutsilyo for 10 years. I believe that I am doing it for the Lord, so I should do my best all the time. So minsan pag sinasabi ni Pastor Mike, pwede na yan, hindi, kasi kailangan pantay yung mga tawag dito yung halimbawa, ina-arrange ko. Kung ba ina-arrange mo dyan? Kasi hindi pantay sa kaliwa at saka sa kanan yung bulaklak. Because this is God's flower, not yours. Gaganda ko siya. Hindi gitna ko siya. Is it what you have? Whatever your hand minded to do? Yes, because anything else that's been substandard is a sin. Because that's not a suggestion. Is that a suggestion? Maybe you can do your best. No. What does it say? Whatever your hand findeth to do it with declarative. Hindi siya suggestion. Alright, 1 minute. Ay, marami. Yes, ma'am.
Question ko is, paano nito ginagawa yung mga tao na nalaman mo na salita ang hindi na pero pagkaharap ko kayo is just parang nakakapagaya.
Love. Love. Kasi pagka that's why kailangan as a pastor's wife or even as a Christian, you know your worth before the Lord. Kasi if we are humble before the Lord, if we are right before the Lord, you're very secure. And I do that also I have a lot of that in the office. Sa office po, ang work ko is like a process auditor. So, I go there, I check kung they are abiding with the rules, with the policies. Sometimes I fly to the other countries to do just that. So nakangiti sila pagka sinundo nila ako sa airport, ganyan. But that's just it, facade lang. Siguro kung pwede nila akong patirin, gagawin nila yun. Because I point out the wrong things. You know, I also am in this job because I think God is so good. Alam niya, hindi ko kaya mag-compromise. So in my job, I point out what's black and what's white. That's it. So not everybody likes me. So both in the corporate world and even in the church, we need to understand that people have different ways of dealing with you. Baka kaya sila nag-spread is because hindi nila nagustuhan yung preference mo o yung the way you are or maybe may iba silang maraming endless di ba? Kasi we're dealing with people. But if you truly love them, which we truly love them, and we are secure in who we are, it will really not matter. So ang dami talagang ganun. I continue to support them, pray for them. I send them messages. Hey, I pray for you and your son. So, and that's really very genuine. There's only one time where I prayed na yung boss ko sana yung boss ko na tumalipat sa iba. Ako ang nalipat sa ibang boss na mas maganda. God has plans different than your own. Good question. Because meron talaga mga. Alright? Richard Romer, it's 4:30. Meron pa po kayong ipapagawa? Kaya ko po maganda. When I see the blood switch. My favorite number? Wait, are you sure? Are you sure there's Starbucks along the way? Are you sure? Also, pastor's wives, accept para mag-bless nila. Mag-bless ka. Pag hindi mo ina-accept, hindi mag-bless nila.